The difference between men and women truly is remarkable. I cleared my throat. For instance, I said lightly, did you even notice that the Crown Prince of Greyhold is exceptionally attractive? Riv fell silent. I stepped past him and gave his shoulder a brief pat. You understand politics, I said calmly. You don't understand women. Of course, he wasn't truly angry. He knew my value lay not in affection, but in leverage. The fact that the weakest kingdom had moved first simply irritated him. Still, Riv would never reveal the truth. I didn't waste time. I returned to Ash's chambers. Ash arrived late that night. He dismissed the servants and sat beside me. He took my hand and traced letters slowly into my palm. 7, he murmured. Lyra Seven Veil. He smiled, almost amused. So that's how your family does it. It was a simple name. Deliberately so. All 7 of us shared it. Same first name, same family name. Only the middle differed. First, second, third, all the way to 7th. My father had never believed names needed poetry. Why complicate what works? He used to say. Once, he added proudly, thank the gods there are only 7 kingdoms. If there were 8, he sighed. Otherwise I'd have needed an 8th. Ash was 20, young, burning with conviction. He lifted my hand, fingers interlacing with mine. Rule the continent with me, he said. What do you think, 7? I pulled my hand away immediately. Words failed me. You. What did you just say? What I meant was, out of 7 men, why are you the one with ideas? He waited for my answer. First of all, the other 6 would never agree. Ash seized my hand again. His grip was firm. His palm unbearably warm. His voice rang with certainty. Unification is inevitable, he declared. Ashenfall is destined to build an empire that lasts 1,000 years. It didn't sound like something he should have been able to say. I frowned. You intend to fight all 6 kingdoms alone? He sprang to his feet, dragging me with him. Hands gripping my shoulders, he shook me in his enthusiasm. You saw them today, he said heatedly. Northreach freezes to death. Guildmere can't tell brilliance from noise. Stormvale avoids conflict like it's contagious. Amberfall is all sentiment, no spine. Riverwind talks himself out of responsibility. And Greyhold, he scoffed. Pretty, fragile, doomed. He listed them without hesitation. I listened in silence, astonished. This man was deeply committed to his delusions. Among all the rulers of this age, he proclaimed, only Ashenfall is worthy of the task. I stepped back. I don't agree, I said flatly. And my 6 I stopped myself. Ash's gaze sharpened. Your 6 what? My 6. Extraordinarily loyal sisters, I corrected smoothly. Would not support unification. Remarkably quick thinking. That's fine, he said easily. Once I conquer the 6 kingdoms, I'll take them in as well. How generous. The calculation was almost audible. I still said no. Mostly because men who talk like that rarely accomplish anything. Ash studied my hesitation. Then he grabbed my hand and pulled me into the courtyard. The moon hung full overhead. He raised a hand toward it, swearing an oath. The truth is, he said solemnly, I am not from this world. History records it clearly. Ashenfall unifies the 6 kingdoms. I know you won't believe me. I do, I said at once. You're from another timeline. He froze. After a long pause, he asked carefully, you understand time travel? I stepped back, fingers resting against my chin. Time travel, I explained, is a physical concept involving the traversal of space-time, sometimes forward, sometimes backward. Ash stared at me. For a very long time, his eyes lit up. He pulled me into a crushing embrace. So you're from another timeline too, he said breathlessly. A fellow traveler. I shoved him away at once. I'm not, I said flatly. But I know someone who is. The word time travel wasn't mine. My father taught it to me. Even as a child, I knew he wasn't ordinary. He had no parents. No past worth mentioning. He never married. He found me. That was all he ever said. He spent his time doing two things, making money and shaping me. What he taught was unusual: writing, swordplay, negotiation, strategy, espionage, warfare, skills traditionally reserved for men, questionable but defensible. Then came the rest. He told me the world was round, that time could fold back on itself, that space was not fixed. My father was also a traveler. That night, I took Ash straight to him. Two travelers met. They exchanged phrases, tested references, confirmed no infiltration. Ash demanded proof. History records Ashenfall unifying the continent, he insisted. My father's expression hardened. This is not the true Seven Kingdoms, he said. Surely you've noticed the inconsistencies. He glanced at me, blinked. Tell me, Lyra, he asked lightly, are all 7 kings between 20 and 30? And rather pleasing to look at? Heat crept into my cheeks. I declined to answer. But yes, regrettably yes. Ash muttered to himself. Then this isn't history at all, he said slowly. It's an inspired replica. My father patted his shoulder. Which is why, he sighed, I cannot promise you victory. Ash's grand narrative collapsed. He wilted, slumped over the table. I pulled my father aside. The situation with Greyhold has surfaced, I said quietly. I need to return to Gilmere. Gil will cause trouble. After that, I'll rotate through Northreach again. Ash is unstable, keep him occupied. My father gave me a thumbs up. I turned to leave, and he stopped me. From within his robes, he produced a device, 7 glowing markers. Portals, he said casually. There are 7 of them, efficient for visiting. I fell silent. I had thought myself immune to surprise. My father continued to disprove that. This isn't logical, I said. Existence is logic, he replied. Then why didn't you give this to me 6 months ago? He pondered, searching for a metaphor. Think of it like this, he said at last. You don't unlock fast travel until you've explored the map. Right. As I stepped toward the portal, he grew suddenly sentimental. Remember what I taught you, he called after me. Loving one person is difficult, so the sensible approach is love 7. I closed the portal immediately and left. My father had many virtues, but he had spent my entire childhood attempting to corrupt my understanding of love. They say it is a parent's duty to see their child married. My father, it seemed, had accepted 7 assignments.